Good morning to you. It is Wednesday, December the 11th. I'm Todd Duplantis, and we're live at the HCCTV studios this morning with Up to the Minute. We're winding down this semester. Dr. Ilana Pagao is joining me from the Northwest College. Hard to believe, Ilana, 1 week from today, we'll be off on, at the end of the day, we'll be off on winter break.
Yeah, this is a quick semester, wasn't it?
I hate to say it, it's cliche, but it happened. It seems like every year it gets quicker and quicker.
It sure does, yeah. But at least we're experiencing some holiday weather, I suppose, for the next couple of days anyway.
Yeah. We got a little cool weather in Houston. So hopefully you can stay warm, stay inside, watch us on Facebook Live and YouTube. We want to thank everyone who's joining us this morning. We are live on Facebook and YouTube Mondays through Fridays, 10 a.m., except for the next couple of days because of graduation and things like that. But Lana, they can always catch us in social media and on our cable channel.
That's correct. We are live on the Houston Community College District Facebook page, not HCC, and YouTube. We're also on X, LinkedIn, and on HCC TV at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Okay, Lana, you're going to be interviewing these next guests for Good Work Wednesdays. HCC's We Care campaign is here to talk about a kinder way to treat our students and each other. Iszella Flowers is the supervisor at Student Accounts, Northwest Alief campus, and Daniel Scholl, financial coach for HCC's financial aid department, and the We Care campaign lead. Good to have you both on the show. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
So we know it's a big campaign. We're looking forward to hearing all about it. Lana's going to be with you in about 10 minutes. But first, we're featuring one of our own students, a student success story from the Honors College who is making great strides internationally. Auburn Carvell is an honors student at HCC Central and coordinator for HCC's Model Arab League and much more. Welcome to the show, Auburn.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, good to have you with us. Now, your Central College Honors Director, Dr. Nicholas Rangels, suggested having you on the show because you were accepted into a highly competitive study abroad program. Tell us about that.
So yeah, it is going to be the NCUSAR, Middle East Study of Visit to Dubai. And what it stands for is the National Council of U.S. Arab Relations, America, Middle East Education and Transfer Services. It's a really fun trip. You're going to go over there for about 8 days from January 4th all the way to January 12th. We have a full brochure planned. And it was out of 45 people had applied and only 11 people had gotten in. And I'm very just excited to be able to go there, especially because it's over the study topic of artificial intelligence, which Dubai—
Now, where exactly is there that you're going to be going to?
Oh, it's going to be Dubai in UAE.
Very cool. Very cool. A lot of folks wanting to get out there. Will you be going to seminars, attending classes? Will you get to do some sightseeing? Tell us a little bit about the trip itinerary.
Yeah, so over the itinerary, Saturday when we land, it's mainly going to just be a chill day because it is going to be a 12-hour flight. They're paying for the flight that's from DC to Dubai. So it's going to be a 12-hour flight from DC to Dubai. So on the first day, Saturday, January 4th, we're all just having a chill day. And then for Sunday, participants are going to arrive in Dubai, orientation, and we're going to have a little welcome dinner. On Monday, we get to visit Dubai's International Financial Center, and we get to do fun museum visit and a cultural activity. The next day, we're going to go to a day trip to Abu Dhabi and then visit the 2 local universities. Wednesday, we're going to have a museum visit, and then we're going to tour of Old Dubai. And then the following day, on Thursday, we're going to have a site visit to International Technology Company, and then a roundtable discussion with the Emirati corporation representatives and experts. And then we're going to have a cultural activity after that. The next day will be a tour of the Dubai frame and then a cultural activity. And then for the ending weekend, we have a free day and a farewell dinner. And then on Sunday, we depart. We only have a temporary schedule. We're going to be more when it comes closer to the day of. We'll get a finalized schedule.
Boy, they've got a lot packed in that week there. You're going to be pretty busy while you're over there. Now, why did you join? It's called the Model Arab League. Why did you join this?
So, just by chance, I had learned about it, and that's mainly because we as HCC actually host this. We'll be hosting it on February 22nd, 23rd this year. And so Dr. Rangel, he's the one who hosts it, and so just by chance, I learned about it, and I just joined it, out of curiosity. It was offered to me, and it kind of started as like a simple interest, and it quickly grew into a passion because I just really loved when we had to go over like a whole learning process over a couple months. We learn about how to write a resolution, how to speak, what kind of caucuses there are, what kind of formal language, and you debate, you problem solve, and you represent different countries. It was just overall exciting because it's not so exciting when you just learn about it, but then when you actually are there, that is when you just see how fun it really is working with all these four-year universities and everything.
Do you know where the students you'll be traveling with or meeting there are coming from? Do you know any of them?
So we had a brief meeting. So I do know that only one person out of all five, me and one person, they're from University of Houston, but everyone else is from different states of the United States, all from like either Ivy League universities, all from around the world.
Now, tell us about your passion for AI and selecting and how you're looking to move on with AI.
Yeah, so overall, ever since like in high school, I've always just kind of really liked artificial intelligence. It's always seen as this kind of scary topic when I was growing up. And so that would just make me really want to kind of know your enemy, but it's not that scary at all. It's really fun. I've actually spoken at 2 academic conferences of, the pluralism in AI, and then how to be safe from AI, like how to protect yourself. And then even for one of my English courses, I did an academic writing on a hypothetical program that AI could use to practice to kind of like save your voice from virtual like fraud when people use their voice to mimic it. I just kind of love learning about it and going, learning all I can know about it, grabbing all that information. And it's just super fun. I am going to be majoring in petroleum engineering, which weirdly enough doesn't seem like it'd be implemented in artificial intelligence, but AI could be implemented into everything. That is why either with a chemical engineering degree or a petroleum engineering degree, I want to implement AI in any way that I can. And when I definitely want to go to deeper studies, I want to specify specifically on the note of artificial intelligence for it.
Are you going to continue? Do you know which college you're going to be continuing at after you're finishing your time here at HCC?
Yeah, so I'm stuck between 2 colleges because one, I'm going to have like a free ride, and it'll be University of Arizona, but they only offer online college and chemical engineering. My main goal, sorry, would be go to University. A&M, because they actually have the petroleum engineering degree plan. I know some people there, and it's also a huge fun environment. So that's my main goal with a sub goal of University of Arizona.
Boy, I imagine this conference is going to be a big thing to put, or the study abroad program, big thing to put on your resume. You're one of our student ambassadors here at HCC, and you're a leader at Central. What's that been like, and how's that helped you with your college career?
It's been really fun. So what we do is at first it started with just a few students who would work with the admissions team. But then that's when we, last year, a student named Emily Brown, she had actually started the foundation. And then this year, I was entrusted with fully launching and expanding the program, which included, creating an executive team, designing a logo, and developing a comprehensive training session specifically for tour guides. As part of this initiative, I now train both HCC honor students and non-honor students, ensuring everyone is equipped with skills and knowledge and represent the college effectively. So this really taught me how to be in a much huge leadership role, how to work with, missions team. So I work with a lot of staff here at HCC. I also work with other high schools. I've actually gone to another high school to promote HCC to fellow students. It taught me a lot about leadership and also taught me about the other student body. It worked closely with admissions and also team to ensure a smooth enrollment process. We did a spring initiative, which helped people enroll into their classes. It just taught me overall a lot about helping everyone out and everything.
When are you going to be graduating from HCC?
So I'll be graduating in the spring. I'm finishing up this last semester, final weeks, and then we'll be out for winter break, and then that's when I'll go to the trip to Dubai, and then I'll be graduating on spring.
Now, will you be getting back before the semester starts? Is that how it works?
Yes, so thankfully the flight will land in the morning to DC, and so in the midday I'll be traveling back to Houston. So I'll be home. I'll be in Houston probably like 5 to 6 p.m. and then the next day is when classes start. So I might be a little sleepy, but I will be back in time for sure.
Jet lag is a big deal. Yeah, it's going to be a little rough, but it
Mhm.
sounds like an incredible experience. And Auburn, you're a fine example of the students we hope to attract here to HCC. And it's amazing everything you've done in your short career here at HCC. You're already graduating in May, and it seems like you've done a lot while you've been here. We appreciate that.
No worries. It's been such a fun pleasure learning more and more about HCC and such.
All right. Well, best of luck. I know Texas A&M sounds like your first choice. Best of luck there.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you.
Auburn Carvell, honors college student at HCC Central. Good to have you with us. All right. We are going to take a break. When we come back, it's Good Works Wednesday. And Lana's got a couple of special guests.
At Houston Community College, we make your lessons matter. Open the door to real-world education, where passions become careers. Find out more at hccs.edu and let your success take flight.
That one day at PE when they were like yelling at me and then you just linked arms with me, I don't think you know how much like that helped me. I finally like knew that I had somebody.
And we are back with Iszella Flowers. She is the supervisor of student accounts for Northwest Alief and We Care campaign co-chair, along with Daniel Scholl, who is HCC financial aid coach and We Care campaign commitment lead. Both are our Good Works Wednesday guests. Good morning, y'all.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
So Izzy, let's start with you. Oh, I always love seeing your smiling face. By now, a lot of us have heard that HCC has launched a new initiative called We Care, but some may not know exactly what it is. For those who don't know, tell us what it is.
Okay, so as HCC builds a culture of support and care and service for our students, we joined the IEBC, which is the Institution of Evidence-Based Change, to adopt the Caring Campus methodology. Caring Campus at HCC is branded as We Care, and it's intended to reinforce the institution's resolve to embody the 5 Caring Campus commitments. There are 5 of those commitments, and Dan will detail what those are a little bit later. But that's what We Care is at HCC.
Now, this is part of the Institute for Evidence-Based Change. How is that? How is the campaign involved with that organization?
So just a little bit about them. Their aim, the IEBC's aim, is to empower educators to help all students achieve their goals by improving equity and student success. Their mission focuses on enhancing the student connectedness and making data actionable. They've done a ton of research on what students need, what they want, and that's how they develop their 5 commitments. Their core values include trust, equity, passion, and dedication. They provide leadership for both faculty and staff to support students and foster success. Our coach with the IEBC is Dr. Martha Ellis. She partnered with HCC's Chancellor for Instructional and Student Services, Dr. Norma Perez, and Associate Vice Chancellor Betty Fortune, in bringing Caring Campus to HCC. when they brought that, there was a huge rollout. We met in work groups with people from all departments over HCC, counseling, business office, financial aid. We had campus management. You were in those work groups, Dr. Pagal, as our communication specialist. We tried to make sure that every level of HCC was included in these discussions, and asked people to bring their expertise on what we know our students at HCC want and need. And those work groups, we talked about what the 5 caring campus commitments would look like in action at HCC. So those were very impactful work groups. We got a lot of work done. And out of those work groups, we developed some thoughts and some processes, and we're rolling those out now.
So let's bring Daniel into the conversation so he can talk about those 5 commitments of We Care. So Daniel, what are they?
So yeah, there's 5 commitments that we're asking all staff to adhere to. It's nothing complex. In fact, I think a lot of people are already doing this, but we want it to be intentional. And like Izzy was saying, the IBC, there's a lot of data and studies to prove that if we do these 5 things, it'll improve the student experience. The first one is what we call the 10-foot rule. And that is basically, we want each staff member to become their own CEO of the 10 feet around them. So if a staff member is walking down the hallway and they see a student lost or a visitor who doesn't quite know where they are, or there's a problem of water fountains leaking, anything, you now become responsible for resolving that. That doesn't mean I need you to bust out your plumber tools and fix that water fountain, but let somebody know what's going on. Stop and ask that student, hey, you look lost. Can I help you find something? How you doing? Things like that. Be aware and take control of those 10 feet. That's your college now, and you own it. The second is name tags. We're asking all staff members to wear name tags. You're probably seeing a lot of these pop up around campus. More and more of these. We've ordered in 2 waves. If you haven't received yours yet, it should be coming. But we feel this is going to have a huge impact on letting students know that we work here. Sometimes faculty and staff and students might all dress and look the same. We've got students of every group and every age here. So this helps identify who is working here. So if somebody is lost and needs help, they know who to contact. Our third commitment is what we're calling cross-departmental awareness. Just truth be told, things can get a little siloed sometimes here at HCC. And we feel that the student will be best served if everybody on staff has a better understanding of what all departments do. One of the main complaints we hear about students is getting bounced around, or I got sent to the wrong place, or, I had to go back and forth a few times. The feeling is that if everybody understood a little bit better what everybody does, we can get students to the right place the first time. Our fourth commitment and kind of goes hand in hand with that. We call it warm referrals. When we do, we are going to need to refer students to other departments. If you're in the financial aid, you might need to go see academic advising afterwards. Let's make that a warm handoff instead of just go somewhere else and take a number. You're not my problem anymore. Here's my business card. Tell them this is what I need you to do. If you have any questions, give me a call. Maybe I'll walk you over there if you don't know where it is. Warm referrals rather than just kind of sending them off on their own. And then finally, we want to take a look at how we welcome students, not just during the first week of semester, but how do we welcome students every day of the year? Make sure that they feel welcome here. Like everybody else, students want to feel welcome. They want to feel valued. They want to feel seen. They want to feel like this is their school. And let's make them feel welcome here all the time.
So how do these commitments impact students?
Well, I think that the student experience will get much better with this. Especially when I start thinking about the warm referrals and the cross-departmental awareness. Again, we hear back from students, I got bounced around. I was treated like a pinball machine. I had to go to 5 different departments. If we can get that down to, I came in, everybody knew exactly where to send me, what to do, and I was in and out. I think that's going to make the student experience a lot easier. In terms of warm referrals and welcoming students, I think that's going to make them feel, like I said, valued. It's going to make anytime they're on campus, it's going to make it more pleasant, right? People spend a lot of time on campus. Let's make them feel like this is their second home. I think that's not only going to impact how they feel about HCC, but I think it'll also, and the IBC will reflects this, it's going to impact their grades in a positive way. They're going to have a more positive experience. They're going to do better in classes.
So then how does this impact staff?
Great question. So one of the things we don't want staff to feel is this is just another thing I have to do. I think that if the staff approaches not just our students this way, but each other this way as well, it's going to be a more warm and welcoming place for staff to work as well. I think about the name tags. I'm embarrassed to say I've been here, almost 5.5 years. I do not know the name of everybody in financial aid. I wish I did. And there's people who say, I've known you for a few years. No, they don't say that because I act like I know their name. But now I don't have to act because I can see that their name tag is on. I think also with cross-departmental awareness, we've got an exciting opportunity here for staff to, better their careers here at HCC. The more we know as staff, the better professionals that we become.
Well, I'm excited about this initiative. I think it's going to be great for both students, staff, and faculty. So thank you, Iszella Flowers, Northwest Alief Student Accounts Supervisor, and Daniel Scholl, HCC Financial Aid Coach, both with the HCC We Care campaign. We'll have your info in our post after the show. And coming up after a quick commercial break, Todd and I will return with some news and announcements.
At Houston Community College, we make your lessons matter. Open the door to real-world education, where passions become careers. Find out more at hccs.edu and let your success take flight.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis, and it is the holiday season, time for celebration. Many cases overindulgences, but in also many cases, we may want to realize that food insecurity is still a big deal in our community, and we're offering our food pantries open once again. We have free groceries, a food scholarship program that's offered distribution at a community health market trailer, and it's in partnership with the Houston Food Bank. No pre-registration is needed. Come as early as 9 a.m. Before all the items run out, and everything is subject to availability, but it's happening tomorrow, December the 12th, 9 a.m. to noon at HCC's Alief Bissonnette. Check our post after the show for more information. And we have a media arts showcase as well, Lana. Lana, I think you're
I'm muted.
There you
So
go.
at this showcase, there'll be many fields represented. This is public screening of student projects from the media arts program, and it includes filmmaking, audio recording tech, and music business. The showcase includes TV, field, and production, lighting, cinematography, and directing. And that is this Saturday, December 14th at 7 p.m. The beginner showcase is at 4 p.m., mixers at 6 p.m., and that's at our HCC Spring Branch Performing Arts Center. The program is free. Students, friends, and family are welcome. Check out our post after the show for more information.
I want to talk about the NISOD nominations. HCC is again seeking full-time staff or faculty who are outstanding, engaging, and innovative for its annual NISOD Excellence Awards. Any HCC faculty or staff member can nominate a colleague for the award, and self-nominations are also accepted. The deadline for nominations, noon, January the 10th of 2025, which is not that far away, folks. The criteria and form are in our post after the show. As we mentioned, we're usually here Mondays through Fridays live at 10 a.m., but Lana, we will not be here for the next couple of days.
That's right. It is that time of the year because HCC's commencement is planned for next week, and the HCCTV team works and prepares for the ceremony. Up to the Minute will not air this Thursday and Friday. However, we'll broadcast best of episodes on HCCTV. So remember, no Up to the Minute tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, December 12th through the 13th. We will be back Monday, December 16th.
One thing we will be doing, registering for next semester. That's right, spring 2025. Registration is now underway. You can register online anytime. 2 ways you can take classes are completely virtual. 2 ways are hybrid and virtual and in-person classes. And then full-time in-person classes, those are available as well. Register today. Get it taken care of. You don't want to go in the holiday season, get back after the holidays, and you're like, oh no, I need to go register. Do it now. Get it done early. Go to hccs.edu/apply. Again, Up to the Minute will not be on tomorrow morning or Friday because of our commencement ceremonies. Congratulations to everybody who's going to be graduating from HCC. After the graduation, we'll return Monday for Mental Health Monday with another Coleman guest to talk about occupational therapy. Thanks for being with us. Lana, thanks for joining us this morning.
Always a pleasure, Todd. Thank you.
And we will see everyone on Monday. Only a few days left to that winter break. We are in the midst of the holidays. We'll see you on Monday.